And we are coming live from the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. And we're right here on location in front of this main table. The young gentleman up at the table right now is Kyle Pepin. He's a young gun, but he can hit him. Mike DeShane protege. Mike DeShane taught him a lot, I believe. And he's about to face off against the hottest player on the earth right now, Jayson Shaw, in a race to 9. That's our 6 o'clock round. And before we actually get started, we want to thank Kamui. We actually didn't get their commercial in last time, but Kamui's been doing it. It's KamuiTips.com. And we're going to run a commercial. Jennifer Beretta, listen in, please, folks.
When I play pool, I push myself to be the best player that I can be.
Peter, rack 9. Jennifer Beretta making a statement.
I made a commitment to myself to become a professional, and keeping myself mentally and physically healthy was critical to achieving my vision. When my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer many years ago, it was a very scary time, and she had to put her entire life on hold. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer at some point in their lifetime, and that diagnosis will disrupt their entire lives and the lives of everyone around them. And women aren't the only ones at risk. 1 in every 1,000 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer at some point in his lifetime. That's why Kamui brand is launching the Pink Ribbon campaign to promote breast cancer awareness and encourage a healthy lifestyle. As part of the campaign, Kamui is releasing a limited edition pink glove and pink Q cleaner available on their website, and all profits go directly to breast cancer research. Join our campaign and show your commitment to excellence. Kamui chose to support breast cancer research because everyone knows someone affected by breast cancer. Let's help each other stay healthy and push our dreams and goals to the highest level. Avoid smoking. Encourage the people in your life to get breast cancer screening and donate to breast cancer research. I'm Jennifer Beretta for Kamui brand. Stay healthy.
Folks, all you got to do is go to KamuiTips.com. Click on the pink link. That'll take you right through all the pink items that they have up there on their website supporting breast cancer awareness. We also want to thank Thomas Grimaldi and family. This is 4 generations. 4, listen to what I'm saying, 4 generations out on Long Island doing sales and service on tables, customizing. You can see it right on your graphic there. Custom bars, arcades, game room design, furniture and lighting. If you're opening up not only a man cave or a woman cave, sort of say, in your home, but if you're opening up a business, these are the guys that you go to. So your people got to talk to their people. It's Thomas Grimaldi and family. There's the telephone number right there on that graphic. Thank you, Tommy. ChalkySticks.com. Changed their look. And you know what? Just give me a second here. I'm going to open something because I just received something from Chalky Sticks. And I want to make you aware or give you some insight into what's going on here. Well, they're going to be covering a lot of the Derby City Classic, I understand, right here. There's also some major and big improvements. Coming their way as people are tapping me on my shoulder. 2018 is going to be a year, they say. Chalky Stick is not only good right now, but the diagrammer and everything is going to be updated. The Padcast, they have a Padcast. Of course, they have the billiard channel. It's very simple to download. You go to ChalkySticks.com, and it's free. It's a no-brainer. You download the app and experience it. Big things coming in 2018 with this app right here, ChalkySticks.com. Talking about big things, Mark Dion. Take a look at that date, January 27th through the 28th. $5,000 added. I was there last year, and the outpour of people that want to play in this event is incredible. I would suggest, if you want to play, call Mark Dion right there at that telephone number. Get in touch with him at the New England 9-Ball Series. We're going to have folks from the New England area that participate in this event. sit in the booth at one time or another during the tournament to give you a lot more insight into 5 brackets and like 128 players coming together. The bottom bracket's full. You got to get in touch with Mark Dion right away, either at the phone number or that email right there. The Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards in Akron, Ohio. Chad Bowling, Rick, Stephanie, the whole crew. We miss you guys out there. If you need anything in vapes, that's where you go, kingsofvapor.com. And if you're going through Akron, make sure to stop in the Kings of Billiards. I want to thank real estate attorney Dennis Walsh. You talk about somebody that's super professional. This gentleman here is such in love with pool, besides his business that he runs, that he has raised over $16,000 so far for Derby City Classic, the George Fells Memorial Straight Pool Challenge. You'll see top pros down there participating for that prize money. Make sure to follow Dennis Walsh on Facebook. If you need an attorney, that's the man to go to right there at that telephone number, 312-965-6765. Dennis Walsh. What I like to call him is like what that guy that says, my man, Denzel Washington, my man. Thank you, Dennis. Checkio. It's us.checkio.com and get your soft drink right there. Baltimore City Q's. They are here on premises. They have their booth set up. They are a mobile unit. If you need anything from tips to tables, you go to Baltimore City Q's and get in touch with them. They will bring anything that you need for your players or your spectators if you don't have them. You go to BaltimoreCityQs.com. We also want to thank Greg Antonakos and family. His motto is get your Southwest from the best. I was talking to Greg. I had the opportunity as he was practicing early this morning, and let me tell you something. He's got some beauties. Not only that, he's got the BKs, Predator BK breaks. Follow him on Facebook or send him an email at ga9ball with the number 9 at gmail.com. ga9ball@gmail.com. We want to thank Mr. Mike Burton. That's right. He's on board, as always. Josh Hughes, he is one of the biggest reps. And if you came here and saw the display that he has, he can set you up. If he doesn't have it, he will get it for you. Anything in Josh Hughes. He also has limited edition, I believe. And he only has maybe, at this time, I don't want to assume because he might be sold out. They made a limited edition brake cue, I believe. And he had, I think, 6 of them or 4 of them left the last time I checked. Beautiful brake cue, just unbelievable. But you can get in touch with Mike at mike@mbqs.com. You can send him an email there or simply call Mike Burton. He's a really sweetheart of a guy. His telephone number is on that poster right there. He is here at the Turning Stone also. Thank you, Mike Burton. This is the lighting that everybody's been inquisitive about. It's called the Fin. He also, Mr. Fong is here. He has a booth set up with all the samples plus other lighting and plus other products. It's light-systems.com. This lighting here is so unique as far as the thinness of it. It's very thin. It's 10 times the illumination, 10 times cheaper to run, and you could hang it just about anywhere. If you looked at Scott Frost's pictures from the Freezer House, it's totally LED lighting made and installed by light-systems.com. If you're ever at the Spot in Nanuet, New York, that's all LED lighting done by light-systems.com. Get in touch with them. They're beautiful, they're lightweight, and believe me when I tell you, there's no shadowing. That's right, folks. That's light-systems.com. This website here is so great. Go over to them and just search them out. Billiard Product Reviews with the S.com. Honest, unbiased reviews of all things billiards. This gentleman and this company got on board with AZB TV. We would love to keep them on board. These guys are dynamite. Go over there and read some of the articles they have on the billiard products. Check it out. It's there to inform you and educate you. BilliardProductReviews.com. AZBilliards.com, the world's largest pool and billiards website, is AZ Billiards. Of course, we're playing on the best cloth in the world, is Simona's cloth. And of course, we're rolling with the best balls, Aramith balls. We are playing with the tournament set. We're going to have to go over to Mike Zuglin. We're going to have to go over to Mike Zuglin as he's going to be making his announcements. He's just making some announcements of all the booth vendors that are up at the front there that are out of your view. And then he'll be working his way down, calling the matches. But in the booth here, we're going to have what we call our main man here on the other side of the channel. This is Mr. Gene Hunt right here. And he's going to be calling the match with Upstate. And he's always willing to help out like everybody else. And we got to give him kudos for doing so.
Appreciate it. Like to be in the booth. It's always a good time.
We're going to start right here on table number 1. We're missing a player. Rich Kravitz, where are you? Rich Kravitz, you're up on table
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Here comes trouble.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Why?
Ed Cohen. Don't say nothing. He can't hear us right now, but we really don't like him. I'm kidding.
You hurt your back? What are you, shoveling?
All right, all the players were told at the players meeting, you need to be here.
All right, we're recording this match for everybody at home. We got Gene Hunt and we got
Eddie
Cohen.
How are you, sir?
How are you, Ed? Hey,
How
Gene.
are you?
All right.
Good match right here.
Yeah, going to be a good match. You know, Kyle's a protege of Mike DeShane, I believe, right? Mike DeShane taught him a lot about pool. He's from Maine. He's from up in Mike DeShane's area.
Portland, Maine, I think he's from, he said. His girl said. I asked her just now if they were happy that they were out of Maine because of the storm coming through. They said, oh, yeah. Nobody wants to be anywhere near.
All right. Kyle, you can see him cutting balls right up the table like that. He has no fear. He'll play anybody. And
he actually traveled down this morning. He told me he cut across Vermont because of the storm that came up. They couldn't go through Mass.
Really?
Well, Mass was
yeah.
quite a mess. You know, I came up this morning as well and left early enough that I only had to drive for about 45 minutes in it, and then it was clear. But
oh, so you were driving through some weather too, huh?
yeah,
Wow.
a little bit. Yeah, I left about 6 o'clock.
You know, on that note, I'm hearing, and I don't know if he's on the floor, and I don't think he is. I heard Dennis Hatch.
They just called him.
Is he here?
he's playing.
Oh, yeah, I know, but is he seated?
Yeah.
Well, if he's
Oh, he
not,
is here.
What are you, a lifeguard
in
in a
the
car
blue-
wash
No,
or
no,
something?
I
He's
heard
in the blue
earlier
shirt down there.
because I heard earlier he was having trouble getting here. He was at a hotel over in Syracuse.
No, I saw him.
No,
this
he was here a
afternoon.
couple hours
So
ago.
don't be, I know, but I heard he left and he was out by his hotel and he was on his way back, but he was stuck in traffic at 20 miles an hour. So don't be snapping at me like
No,
that.
I'm not snapping at you.
Yes, you did.
We're going to snap at
You
you the
do
whole
look
time.
remind me of one of the lifeguards I saw in a car wash.
You know. Okay. Hatch is playing. I saw it before. Hatch is playing Reggie Cutler, and they played last night over at Salt City, and Reggie beat Dennis in that tournament for whatever it's worth, you know. So
I practiced with Reggie today. He was shooting pretty well.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yep.
Jayson Shaw. This is going to be a match of the southpaws here.
Okay, table number 5 from Hampton, Virginia. He's a regular here at Turning Stone. I guess he loves coming up here. He left his, you should be plowing down there. He left. That's it. He had enough. He's Lightning Larry Flieger right there.
Larry Flieger, Lightning Larry.
Massachusetts. He's a former Northeast 9-ball Open champ on our tour. He's a former multiple winner on our tour as well. He's a former Massachusetts straight pull champ. He's currently tied with Ron Casanzio for number 2 in our point standings. Matt Tatro. Good luck. Okay. On 6. Regular here at Turning Stone. He recently won a Tri-State Open Championships at Gold Crown Billiards in Erie, Pennsylvania. You're probably glad you're not in Erie right now. Right, Tony? From Buffalo, Tony Anton.
Well, as good and confident as Kyle might be, he does have a tough match.
You think? Yeah.
5 out of the last 7 Jason's taken down this tournament.
We had a 7-day finish at our prestigious Open State 9-ball championships at Snookers, Paul Dryden. Good luck, guys. All right, down here at 7.
Recently announced that they're pregnant again, having another baby.
Yeah, we congratulated them before. And
I think he had a Turning Stone picture behind that when he announced it, too.
Jayson just coming off that Make It Happen thing that Pat Fleming had a while back and did real well in that straight pool. Or is that straight pool out, right? I was out of town for that.
Talking about that, you know, we got an announcement right here on the screen. There it is on my screen. AccuStats video production subscription service over at Vimeo On Demand. Pat Fleming, once again, doing what Efren Reyes does. He's a magician. Pulling this out of his hat, folks. Go over to AccuStats and find out more about that.
And get in that Video of the Month Club where you can watch all the videos you want. And it's such a great rate, too, because they're going to stop the DVDs now, and it's all online streaming. And what a home run for everybody. I mean, you could watch endless matches. Just punch it in and watch. It's a good move.
That's possibly another very good match over on table 7 there, the one right up from the stream table.
Yeah, Mike Ednack.
Yeah, playing Nelson.
Nelson Oliveira, yeah. I call him Marlon right now.
Yeah, we're going to listen into Mike Zugler in just a second as he makes his announcements.
All right, here it is.
All right, down here, he's from Auburn, Maine. He's a former Maine State 8-ball champ, regular here at Turning Stone as well as on our tour. He plays out of Union Station Billiards in Portland, Maine, where we will have 2 stops this season. We already had 1 in November. We'll be back there again April 7th and 8th for another 2000 added tournament. From Auburn, Kyle Pepin. His opponent, he's won 5 out of the last 7 Turning Stone Classics that we've had right here. He's a current U.S. Open 9-ball champion. He just won that a couple months ago. 2016 Kuwait 9-ball Open World Champion. He's a former Challenge of Champions champion. He's a multiple winner on our tour. And he's a 2-time Moscone Cup European team champion. Jayson Shaw. Good luck.
Pretty good credentials for the kid. This is going to be great to watch. And if you viewers want to take note of, I was in awe last time here of Jason's break. It was phenomenal.
Is Rich up there, Frank? Take another game.
6 got it.
Take another game. That's 2-0. Rich Kravitz, you're up on table 1. You're down 2-0. Let's go.
Oh boy, there's a no-show.
Zugler does not mess around. It's one thing I like.
Number 9 from Hunlock Creek, Pennsylvania. He's a regular on our tour.
I think it's up that way.
Oh, up here? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, some people didn't. I heard from someone that 9 people didn't make it.
There was quite a few, yeah, but they filled a lot of the spots.
Right, yeah.
I think they only ended up with like 3 opens.
Yeah,
I think. They might have filled 1 or 2 of those, too.
Right, maybe. Yeah, I heard 9. There were 9 no-shows, probably related to the weather.
But who we were just talking about down the other end, from Pennsylvania, we were just talking about him. I was practicing with him today.
I'm at a loss. I'm sorry. I seen you practicing too, and I'm sorry.
You were right there. Reggie.
Oh, okay, Reggie.
Reggie came up. He wasn't signed up. He got in late.
Oh, that's right.
He took one of the
he was
open
one of
spots.
and those 2 guys over there.
That are written on table 10.
Yeah, Wilburn and
Yeah.
and Charisse or something. So he's filling up the field a little bit.
Points leader of the 10.0 Tour in Quebec. Who runs that?
Kyle to start it off.
Break from the box.
Nick Charette. Right. He just got in by way of a no-show. Another guy just got in by way of a no-show.
Makes the wing ball and the head ball, and
He's got a shot on the
he's
2.
got a shot on the 2.
Well, you can get something started here because the 3's open. Well,
Well,
now it's a
on the
little.
rail, it's open.
Now it's not so open. Yeah. It's there though.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris Wilbur, good luck.
You're right on the rail. He's got to be careful with that 3 ball here, doesn't he? The way
Well,
it's
if he's on
laying
the
there.
rail, it's pretty natural to
Right,
get around
right.
for the 4.
I don't know if he can get on the rail from there.
Maybe just off the rail an inch or so.
That match that Mike Zuglin was mentioning that the Rich Kravis is up 2-0 because Rich Kravis is down 2-0 because he's not showing up to the table yet. Mike Zuglin doesn't fool around like these guys were talking about. When you're called, your match is called, you have to be in your seat. If you're not here, it's like every 10 minutes they put in another bead, you're going into a deficit. His opponent he's playing is Frankie Hernandez. So Frankie Hernandez is leading 2-0 in that match right now.
Really? He's playing Frankie Hernandez? Because I saw that guy like twice today. We talked about it. He was like, oh, yeah, anybody can beat anybody any day. So
Well, I practiced
I
with
guess
Frankie.
he wants to spot Frankie a few balls.
Yeah,
a few
well,
games,
that's
rather.
a good move. Me and Frankie were practicing all morning with Dave Fernandez, and Frankie was just, in dead punch. When his arm gets loose, he goes crazy.
Yeah.
Pockets balls real well. Well, Jason got back to the table, and I didn't see how, but here we are.
He missed the 2 ball trying to break out the 3.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You did see it.
Thank you. Look at that.
Oh, a little long. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, he got good.
Table number 12 from Syracuse, New York, one of our regular
Thought he was playing it to the corner, but I guess not.
player rep for the Shaw custom cues. Andy Shaw is up there. He has his cues and his repairs. In case you need anything done, Mike Andrews and his opponent. He's another one of our regular players from Meriden, Connecticut. He won our second chance tournament here back in August.
That was an
I think he's
interesting
going to go. I
choice.
think he's going to go forward here. No.
He plays at a shooter's
Played
billiards
8 up in the top
Surprised
corner.
he didn't like draw back on that shot or go like 3 rails around.
Yeah,
You
this
know?
was nice. Yeah. Make it perfect on the line. Just stop.
You're watching the hottest player on the planet, #1 in the world right now.
Yeah. Still questioning his position too.
Get used. Yeah, right. Yeah, thanks. Get used to seeing this man for the next 20 years.
Yeah. Look forward to it.
Oh, yeah, sure. He got lucky against me, but that's okay.
Yeah,
No,
he
he's a
beat you
great-
9-1.
He's a great. Shut up.
That's how lucky he got.
I let him win.
Jayson Shaw draws first blood here. He takes the lead 1-0. We are racing to 9, and we are at the Turning Stone. If you're just tuning in, we're at the Turning Stone Casino Resort in Verona, New York. AZ Billiards is working so hard behind the scenes to keep you updated on all the scores. And you can simply go over to azbilliards.com and follow the link for the Turning Stone Casino, which is right on top on the main screen. And you could see all the scores of every match around the arena. Reggie Cutler right now is trailing 2-0. Dennis Hatch is in the lead that match. That's the only one I could see right now we can give you the update on as far as our scoreboard at the streaming desk.
Al, do you have chat anywhere or no?
I do. Do you need it?
I don't know. I figured you could throw it up here maybe on this. Can you put it on this one?
I could do that too, yeah. I want to see if I can pop it out. Let me see. Sometimes you can pop the chat
Not
out.
that anybody wants to talk to me, but you never know.
Let's see what Jason does with this break now. We haven't seen him break yet. See if he's.
Same place Kyle broke from.
Yeah, they're all in
Look
the.
for that wing ball. Yep.
Look at that.
Great shot on the line.
Look at that.
This
This is automatic right
pretty
here.
much done.
Yeah. In 33 seconds, it's going to be over. What a pretty break, huh? He did this in August, the same break, and got it just like that every time.
Yeah.
It was in awe. I was in awe watching it. Uh-oh. Now, this is new cloth. He overshot it, but he got lucky here.
I think he's got.
He got the side pocket perfect.
Yeah.
But he was shooting for the corner.
You just stop it right there.
Hey, he can
Follow it up a little bit.
yeah, just slide it a
He's
little
fine, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking the 3 was down below to the left there. That's the 5.
Eric Couteau right there. Another
I don't know. Does Jayson have his extension on? He sometimes
I
plays
think
with
he does,
the full
yeah.
thing.
I think he leaves it on.
I think it looked like it was on earlier.
A lot of players are leaving them on. You know, somebody brought up a very good point to me
Yeah, it's on.
the other day, and what they said about the balance rights that go in the middle,
Yep.
they said everybody's switching to the extensions on the butt. For what reason? They told me the reason.
Yeah.
And it didn't dawn on me prior to this. Do you guys realize that?
It doesn't change the balance point if it's on the butt.
No.
They
When you're in a tournament, what happens if you break your equipment down?
It's a forfeit.
Forfeit.
Oh, so instead of putting the gap in the middle,
They're using.
So if you have to remove it for whatever reason?
Yeah.
you know, I don't think it's a forfeit if you announce it.
Well,
You know what I mean? You know, if you're doing it while the guy's down on the, that's going to be a forfeit.
That could be one of the reasons.
There might be gunplay if somebody pulled that on
Yeah,
you.
you
You know?
might have to shoot our way out.
yeah.
technically,
Somebody pulls it on me. I'm going to
but
be talking about their mother, I think.
Jayson Shaw
if
now.
somebody says, "Hey, I want to take my extension
Right.
off," I'll be like,
Yeah,
"Do whatever you want to
really,
do." You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, you know if it's an intentional crack. I don't know. Greg Antonakos. Greg Antonakos, the Southwest guy, right?
Yeah.
His son's playing up about 3 or 4 tables. 5 tables, 6 or something.
Table 2, I think.
Okay.
Gene?
Thanks.
Give me that headset.
This one.
Give that to Greg. You take that one. All right, well, good.
Greg Antonakos. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Folks, we're going to put it right up in front of you here on the screen just momentarily.
I love this place, man. For $200,
He's breaking from the other
you
side
get
now.
to
Look at
play
this.
top players. How you gonna beat it?
Hello? Am I there?
Yes.
You're there now.
Well,
Upstate Al is putting in
Didn't make
his
a ball. Or
hard-earned
he did make a
time
ball.
he's
for
got the
free stream for everybody.
He may have the billiard on this 2-9 if he could cinch this 1 ball.
I don't think so. I think that 2's a little.
There it is, folks. We talk about this gentleman on our stream many, many times. He's in the booth here, Greg Antonakos. And I mentioned that he has the BK Rush, and he's got a bunch of other custom cues to fit your budget. But if you have any questions for Greg as far as Southwest or what he has available, don't chat with him in the chat room that we have open right there, unless he can answer it. But I think
Just message me on
message him on
Facebook or
Facebook. Yeah.
email me.
Yeah.
I'll get you what you want. and
Oh,
it'll
what a
be right.
shot.
There you go.
Roll that in.
What a nice shot. He's on the roof, though. Look. No, a little bit on the roof of that 7 ball.
This Jayson Shaw is a machine.
Yeah.
Is he looking to put that 2
Looking
behind
at
him?
carom. Yeah, he's looking to play the carom.
He
I
is.
asked him for earlier, and he was up by the restaurant. I said, "You spearing him in at like 92 or 94?" He says, 92 today."
We got
played
them
it.
both.
Oh, he had such a big pocket with the 9 cross there.
One thing about
know
this
what?
tournament, folks, you do not have to call
That's
the
what he
9
played
ball.
for, yeah.
Played
When
that.
he played to put that 2 behind the 9, it looked like he was lining up to put a safety, but it actually, the big pocket on the 9 over here on the left side, because the 3 was laying there.
Hey, Ed, every time I come here, Al's got more screens and computers and what's going on here?
Al is Metro Goldwyn Mayer now, or whatever.
That Metro calls him Maya. No.
He's got brass. That's what he's
When
got.
Greg Antonakos speaks, everybody listens.
Al's-
Even Ed Colhane, he knows better.
Al's doing well. Al puts on a great show here.
Yeah, he suffers though. People don't know how long the hours.
I don't
he puts
suffer
in.
that much.
Come on, Troy. I
Greg
think
brought
you
me
can
a
beat him
beautiful
without calling a
box.
forfeit.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Greg brought me and his family a beautiful box for Christmas full of the best chocolate with the best nuts in the
Oh,
world.
is that what we're having today?
No, you're
Take it
not
easy.
getting any.
You know what?
You're
Don't
not
even start
getting
with me.
any.
Don't even start with me, okay? Because I'll have the whole box.
All right, he's been making the wing ball.
Yeah, he makes everything. This guy.
Well, he moved
Yeah,
back
watch
to
it.
where he started from.
Watch how he gets on the 1. It kills me.
He just had his table all redone by John the other day,
Yeah.
and getting it all warmed up for this event.
Well, you know what? I did mention that this morning. Well,
Oh,
at
the
4
2.
o'clock. I mentioned that, just like any other athlete. I mean, you got to practice your
Yeah.
thing, man. And he did the right thing, had it all done. He knew he was going to play on the
He's
same
smart.
equipment.
You know what? Look how he's got to get on this 2 ball here. He's got to come up.
Don't hear it.
He's going 1 rail and bounce down for this 2. This will be a great shot if he can get there. Like that. He might have got too much of it. Yeah, he got the worst of it. But he got a piece of it to play a safety
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Thank you, Al.
Folks, in case you're wondering about the chit-chat going in the background, like that's better and this is better, on the recording, if you're watching the recording, we had a problem with one of the headsets. Okay, here we go. Back to the match.
Where are you going to beat it?
He's
You
looking
come
at
here. You can come here for free and watch, and hide from the snow and sit in the casino and watch the best pool in the world.
He's going for the safety here. He was lining up for a bank there. Maybe he didn't have it. He got a good safety here.
How many times
little
Jayson
too
won this
far.
tournament
Left
so
him a
far?
window 5.
Yeah.
Al.
5 out of 7.
Yeah,
Five out of seven.
right. 5 out of 7. That's right. Yeah.
And the one year especially, he put on a clinic in that one match. It was like retarded. He was just firing them in from
Steamrolling.
every position. He didn't even care where he got.
And Mika come over to the booth. He says, Al, what did I do? I said, you're just a great racker.
Did he leave that?
And
Yeah, he left it.
or-
Yeah.
and Mika's a champion in his
That
own
was a
right.
great
What-
try.
What are you talking about?
Mika, world champion, straight pool player.
Yeah, I
sure.
know. My son's, he's playing a good player down there.
Oh, we
That
missed it.
Kevin West.
Oh,
Wow.
your boy's playing
Virginia.
Mika.
No, he's playing Kevin West.
Oh, that's right.
from
Oh, Kevin.
Delaware.
Yeah, Kevin's
Good
here.
guy, but
Yeah.
he's a good player. But you know, Nick's coming to try to learn and get some experience.
That's what he's here
and,
for, man.
And he loves it.
And he's got years to go, so
my
good for
wife
him.
comes, my other son, his wife, two,
Family
three,
time.
their friends from college come,
And then I'll get to tell Alan that you do so good here. You're not allowed in the expo
and
this
we
year.
come
you
and
know.
we have a little. What was this? Coca-Cola we're drinking. That's right. Ed, you play yet?
No, I played 8 o'clock.
Who you playing? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I never
You
heard
don't
the
even
name.
care, right?
I never heard the name.
Ed doesn't
Well,
care.
I care that it's not Jason, and yeah, you do care, but no, you shouldn't, because it's a room full of monsters. You know, half the time. You need to approach the table like you're playing Jason every game. You know, just think you're playing Jason.
Does your hat fit?
Easy.
Wow. He like
And
jumped
that-
up before he was
that-
walking to that 9-ball before he even finished the stroke.
The kid caught a break here.
My son beat
He'll
this
take it.
kid that Jason's playing in the last tournament.
Oh, did he? Good.
Yeah, and that was like a big.
Kyle's
Big
a pretty
thing for
strong
Nick.
player. He's
Yeah, I mean
definitely-
for my son's
Yeah,
caliber,
good for
that
you.
was
It's
a-
coming along good, right?
That was a good win for him.
Good for
Yeah.
him. Okay, puts him on the board. There goes your shutout, Jason. What's it, 4-1? 3-1?
You know what I like the most about this tournament? Everybody's so like friendly and nice, and I mean we all want to beat each other, but when you walk around the room, everybody's hi, how you doing, shaking hands. and-
Everybody's happy to be here out of the
Yeah.
weather is what
How
it
you doing,
is.
Greg? Gene, nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
same here,
Seen you
Gene.
around here, the expo, and some
Yeah.
of these tournaments. But
I mean, everybody's nice. We got a piano player walking behind
Is
us.
that Randy?
Randy Labonte.
It plays good, too. Randy
He
plays
plays
good
good
piano.
piano.
Yeah. He was downstairs one year in the hallway here.
Yeah,
In
by the Italian
right,
restaurant.
right, yeah. He was playing on their baby
Yeah.
grand, whatever's out there.
He plays.
Yeah, he knocks it down, man. It was good. And he hasn't lost it. I guess he stayed with it because
Here we go.
he doesn't
Kyle,
seem to have
the
lost
break.
any of it.
He needs to get something here.
Nice break there.
made the wing ball. And
Yeah, well, the one
seven
unfortunately
got
got a
it.
shot
no
on
good.
the one though.
got
Set
a
up
good-
the push.
That was a good break. 3 balls. Where do you push here? Right down to the 9.
Sometimes that break will be so perfect. I played a match against Danny Hewitt one day in Albany. He made the wing ball every time, banked the one
You played 2
before the
matches.
side, up to the corner pocket, and had a shot on every rack on the
Vicious, isn't it? Isn't it?
one. It was like a clinic. He couldn't beat the guy. Not too many women in the tournament this time. No Karen
They
Kaur.
got the
No, Karen.
WPBA
Because they're up
and a
there in
Soaring-
the
Soaring Eagle.
Soaring Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
There's like what, 3 or
I
4?
think Dawn, Erin, that young lady from Virginia, she plays pretty good.
Meredith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think she. Yeah.
usually you see.
I think she lost to Bucky in the first round.
Yeah, well, Bucky's a good player.
Yeah.
Usually you see, what's her name? She's in France. I saw on Facebook.
Caroline Powell.
Yeah, Caroline. She's a
Oh, really?
she's a gem.
Kapow, yes. Well, he left this one ball. No gimme.
Yeah, well, this is a shot like really hard for most people. And watch this guy.
Watch him sneak right around that 2-ball up to the top rail.
Just
Dink,
like that.
Dink, dink.
Sort of like that.
Yep.
Yeah, he don't.
And look how good he's going to get on
He
the
don't
threes.
fear.
No.
Long shots
Oh,
don't
no.
fear. When he put on that
It's only a
clinic,
9-foot table.
yeah, when he played on the 10-footer, on the big foot, when he won the big foot,
In Derby. Oh, monster. Oh, my God.
It was ridiculous.
People were stuttering.
What is he
I
doing
swear to
here?
God. It was
Gonna
nuts. Look at
play
this.
in the side?
Yeah, look at that.
Huh.
I wasn't expecting that.
No.
This kid is a, man, he's a great
kid
player.
will be
I
a-
don't know why I call him a kid. He's
He's a kid. He'll
he's
be around
a grown man.
I'm
but-
65. He's a kid.
but
He'll
he-
be around for the. I got kids older than him. Yeah, he'll be around for the next 20 years.
I feel sorry for the people that have to beat him for 20 years.
He plays me. He's going to get a beating today. I swear to God. Good thing he.
Well,
he's
you don't
not-
have to play him today.
That's right. Thanks. But you know what? This is 9-ball. You're not supposed to be afraid of anybody. It's just, it is what it is, you know. But this kid is beyond belief sometimes. Good for him. He's worked hard at it, and it's
You
rewarded
know where
him.
we like a player will try to like get closer to a ball and have to go around the table.
He doesn't care.
He just
He'll just
settles
settle
for
for
that
whatever.
little 7.5,
it's-
8-foot shot.
You know,
and
it's
spears it in.
You know, it's funny you said that. I saw Mika doing that stuff yesterday over at Salt City and going forward with inside English, coming around 3 rails perfect. But these diamonds play so good with this cloth and everything. You can get any way
he
you
don't
want.
care.
No, he doesn't.
He'll take an
And-
off-angle
and go 5
8-footer
rails.
and just pop it right in there.
But that big foot you're talking about down in Derby, that
No,
was
that's-
beyond belief, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that tape. That
Yeah, oh, yeah?
that
Yeah.
guy, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, I was ringside for that. That was nice.
I would like to see like a great old pro that, you know, they said was the best back then, maybe like a Lassiter or something.
Larry Lassiter?
Yeah, come back and in his prime and try to beat that accomplishment what he did on that big foot.
Wimpy Lassiter. I saw him in Atlanta, Asbury Park, New Jersey, on the water on a pavilion in the middle of a hurricane. And Larry Lascotti won it. Mizrak ran 150 now. The doors blew open. It was a room like this. The doors blew open on the far side of the building, and it was so strong the wind.
Larry's son Lance is here playing today.
I
for
just-
the
Is he?
first time.
That's
you
Lance.
related?
That's his son.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
that's
going to
his
say
son.
hello, and I
Yeah.
didn't know if he was.
I was talking to him earlier. I
Did
said,
he
you know-
win his match over there, do you know?
I don't
He was
know.
down like 6-3 earlier.
I
The
went
6
over and
o'clock
told him, I
matches.
said, you know what? Your dad was a class act, man. Big heart. I says, I bet on him getting some pretty good odds
Right.
against Mizrak in
Right.
the U.S. Open in the straight
Right.
pool, and Larry beat him.
Yeah.
Gotta say,
Yeah,
Kyle's doing
Larry,
a good
Larry
job
won
breaking.
that. Larry won that tournament. I got to talk to. Now that's his father.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to say hello. Okay.
No, he's a good kid.
Yeah, I'll have to say hello. I looked at the name and I wondered, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to say anything because I thought the spelling was different. I wasn't sure.
Why?
What's going on here?
He's got
I
a.
don't know if that one.
I don't think
clears
that
the
one
6.
goes by, does it? From where I'm looking, it's very hard to tell.
Well, you know what? With this new cloth, these pockets are still a little forgiving, so he might be able to wiggle this thing in a little. He might look to be coming off the 6 here, huh? That's the way he's. Maybe he's looking to come
I
off.
think he's looking to go clean.
No, I want to see what the score
Is he looking to go like 2 rails to get back on the 2 as well? He's gonna fire it.
Wow. No, I don't know what he's doing here.
I don't know what he's doing now.
No, I'm not even going to guess. Not with that jacked
Maybe
up
he's
stroke.
going off the 6.
Oh, he
Oh, he
played
Played
the
the
6
6 count. Beautiful.
Oh, you
It didn't look
cheater.
like he was looking at that at all.
No, I never expected it either.
I mean, he's lining up dead on the 1. Like,
Now, here's a shot right here. No hanger by any means, and he's supposed to make this and get
you
on the,
make it, you should get on the 2 in the right side.
You ever
in the
watch-
right side. That's
You
right.
ever watch any when Jason was young in England?
Never.
No,
Never.
Oh man,
Oh, no
Scotland
kidding.
or
Playing
England or
that-
Scotland?
That's where he got.
Playing that-
That's where he got the eagle eye.
playing that
8-ball, right?
That 8-ball with those colored, you know, the
Oh, yeah.
single colors.
I never saw it. No.
That guy was.
Well, his
goofy.
father was a professional pool player, right?
Yeah, I think
Was
he
it?
Oh,
was.
is that right?
I think
His
so.
family's probably listening in here. Hello, if you're overseas.
He was firing in balls like you can't
Oh,
believe.
he
Oh, look at
quite
that.
Make that one.
Well,
That gives Kyle a chance to.
He got
Yeah.
robbed. Kyle needs to get
What's the
going
score
right
here?
here.
4-1.
He'll close the gap at 4-2 after this if he gets out here.
He needs to get going right now.
Good opportunity for him, to stay in it. There's a big difference in 5-1 and 4-2.
Yep.
Just psychologically. Well, a little bit of a stretch here, but
Yeah.
Well, this is the one. He's got to pocket this ball.
right, this is pretty much game ball right here. He's drawing it back.
And get on that 3 in the side.
Nice shot. Oh.
Oh,
Wow,
Oh,
he drew
man.
it in the pole.
Yeah, you didn't figure to do that.
it's going to go out the other end, Kyle.
He drew it
Oh,
too
maybe
well.
not. Why is it coming out that end?
Some of them have
Some of the
cue ball
balls
return
have
on
been
one side.
coming out the opposite
Both
end.
sides, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
And some of them don't have cue ball return on that side.
This
either.
morning when I got here, the 1, 5, and 9 were coming down the
I know
front end.
the 5 ball.
is that right?
On my table, the 5 ball came out where the cue
And
ball
I
should come
asked
out,
the
yeah.
guy that sets the tables up, and he says it's something about the colors on the 1, 5, and 9, where it's the closest to the optic that
Oh, no
sends the
kidding.
cue ball down
yeah.
there.
Oh, really? You know what?
Yeah, that happened to me too. I'm like racking. I'm like, all right, where's
Come
the
on,
5
Nick.
ball? Like,
For
what
the-
pocket did you make it in?
For the viewers that don't know, on the far side of the table, up by the head string, there's a ball return for the cue ball only on some of the tables, but it's been coming down in the regular ball return as well. So it's caused a little bit of a mix-up, but it's kind of interesting to watch the way they can have that cue ball separate and go down that side. That's funny. 3 balls showed up at the other
Diamond
one.
tables, as far as I'm concerned, are like some of the best tables to play on. The
Oh, yeah,
only
really are.
downfall is like
Thank you.
waiting for that last ball to come down.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it's never
like-
ending.
You're like sweeping.
It's like watching a pot boil. Yeah.
Because they all go to the center
You're
and then
right.
they come down.
You always-
These guys over there sound like they're a little bit excited guys at home. That's because they are. You really have to get here. This is probably the best, not the best.
It
no
is
problem.
the best.
It is the best venue to observe pool.
If you're
That's
not-
why they're excited like that.
If you're not here, you're
1492, Columbus and the Blue.
There's no better than
You
this.
split a rock. I ain't going there anyway.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
For $200, you can play in an event and play top people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, there's-
150 if you're in the
And,
tour.
and on that note, if you can imagine this, you weren't around at West End days in Elizabeth.
Oh, I went there when I was a kid.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go making me old here, all right? Okay.
Too late.
But 4 or 5 world champions every week for $25. It was sick. You had Miserak and Martin and Siegel, and it was just nuts.
I think Alan Hopkins
Jack
was
Calavita,
pretty damn good for the
Alan
cash.
was there. Alan was
Looks
there.
like Jason switching
you had
sides
Genki,
again.
Tony
Not quite
Robles.
sure why he's been making a ball.
Sammy Jones, Sammy Guzman.
Yeah, they were both good.
It was great stuff.
He made the wing ball again.
But for $25, Greg, look at that one ball.
Yeah.
And the 3 ball's
Three's
trouble.
a little trouble.
Yeah. He might have a 6-3
What
combo.
about when Al used to
That
run the
3 might go
Golden
down
Q?
the corner down here.
When Al used to run the Golden
Yeah.
Q tournament
Pretty
down
straight
there,
on that
That was
one,
the biggest tournament in the city.
there'd be
I remember that Golden Q tournament.
5,000 in the
I-
Calcutta, like on a Monday night. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you could win $3,000, $5,000 first place every Monday.
I snuck
Look at
in
this.
I snuck in it one night. I went for $15.
Slow down. Slow down.
And I took third.
Wow.
Did you?
Yeah. I had to give Jack the Cop the 5 ball, and I was like, "Is this
No way.
This isn't right." And I beat him.
Look at that shot.
Jack the Cop was a
What
player.
is he gonna do
Rest
here?
in peace.
Yeah,
I
rest
think
in
he's going to
peace,
send
old
the
Jack
3
Cop.
to the bottom rail.
Bottom rail down
yeah,
here?
just hide
You
down
know
there.
who
behind
beat
the
me?
5?
And he
Yeah.
still plays good as the guy from at Sandcastle.
The guy that
Ed
plays.
Ladawi?
Oh, he just stuck it right
the
there.
black guy.
Oh, look at that
Oh,
shot.
Yeah,
Dennis
he's better.
Spears.
Dennis Spears.
He beat me, man. He was good.
Dennis Spears plays hard. He plays hard.
He's a great player.
Oh God, yeah. He's always grinding, He's got a 2-rail kick here to go between that 9-7. Is that what he's looking at?
I think he's looking going behind the 6 to the side pocket, coming out that way.
Oh, really?
I think
maybe
it'd be
he's got
easier to go
that.
between the 6,
Maybe
the
he's got
6-8
it, yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's got that. Oh, nice hit.
Yeah.
And he got good.
If he gets
I
behind
think
it,
he got
Yeah,
him.
the 8's gonna get him.
I think he got him.
yeah.
Pretty good stuff.
I think you can see a piece of it. Maybe.
Well,
Oh, no, back kick it, though.
like what's his name? Your buddy. He
can
says
see a
he's
piece of
never
it.
good until the other guy shoots still.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Danny?
he had a piece
Danny,
of it.
yeah. Hey, Danny D, if you're listening.
Danny's here, isn't he?
No, Danny.
talking
Danny said he might
different
come
Danny?
out. Danny DiLiberto.
I don't expect him with
Danny
this
always
weather.
says when the guy gets him safe, he goes, he ain't safe yet. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, right.
Might kick it in.
Exactly. I said that earlier to Dave Fernandez. But I spoke to Danny the other day. He said he might try and make it out one day.
I love when
but now with this
Danny's
weather
in the
report,
booth.
I don't think he's going to get here with the weather.
Nah.
You know, and I hope he doesn't, because unless somebody's driving him out here, he's got a lot of friends. Carl in the pool he hangs with. You know.
I love when Danny's in the booth.
Yeah, Danny's a good man.
Some
Gonna
people
stick
say,
that cue
"Oh,
behind
he's
that
too old."
six.
He's got more knowledge in his pinky about pool than people have in a lifetime.
He forgot more than people know. You're right. His one pocket expertise is through the roof.
And he was good at everything. He
Yes.
wasn't just good at pool.
He's just in another Hall of Fame a few months back. So he's in like 4 or 5 Hall of Fames. Who's in that 4 or 5 Hall of Fames? Boxing,
good
bowling,
fighter.
and pool.
And you look at him, he's like a small guy. And you'd
Right.
say, how is this guy so good at boxing? Oh, man,
Just
they
a
say
natural
he-
athlete. Yeah, lightweight. Yeah, he was a lightweight.
Yeah,
Kept breaking his hands. He's still 14-0, undefeated. Went under the name of Danny Torriani, because his father would have beat him up if he knew he was boxing.
Him and Billy in the booth is pretty comical.
Yeah, Billy and Cardona.
I like them too in the booth.
Billy's a funny guy. They go back and forth pretty good
I
too.
don't know. Going for this cut really doesn't do you a whole lot with that 4-ball on that bottom rail. Unless you're going to zing it around the table 4 rails and come back.
Maybe he's trying to overcut it and save him.
He looks like he's going for it. Yeah.
He made
Oh,
the
he
9.
made the 9.
God bless America.
Wow.
Wipe your feet.
You didn't see that coming?
No, I didn't see that coming.
I don't think Kyle did either, but he'll take it.
He's happy.
I think that's good for him, though. He needed a little boost.
Yeah, way to go, kid.
Nothing better than being up at the line breaking against Shaw.
Yeah, sure.
Eddie, you drove your motorcycle up here in a blizzard?
I did, but I got here right before it started.
I heard that earlier.
Yeah. I would have been in the papers if I took the bike up here. The obituaries, I think.
With the frozen mustache?
You know, I've ridden in weather like this before, but not with this,
Is that like
not with the snow stuff.
Like the guys on Dumb and Dumber, they're like.
Yeah, I got caught in the snow out in Ohio one day, coming out Route 80, and it was snowing like crazy. I had to get off and get a hotel. It's scary on a bike in the snow.
You don't like the rack, and Jason's fingering it. I think just re-rack it.
Yeah, I don't like when you start playing with it like
Yeah,
that.
when
I'd
you
rather just redo
when you
it.
finger it,
Even like just touching the head ball, I'd rather just re-rack it, get it
listen,
solid, and just.
I would love to let somebody let me finger the top ball.
No, I bet.
In the 10-ball rack? Oh, I hate that. Don't start with
I
me.
break
I made
better.
the 6
You know, I
ball.
break better 10 ball than 9 ball. I don't even care.
Really?
I love 10 ball.
I love the game, but breaking is making a ball.
10
is
ball's
a
a
lot
tough
tougher.
break.
Yeah,
10
but
ball's
once you get it down, I'm telling you.
What are you,
that
like
second,
a half an inch off the spot?
Like a little, about this far.
Yeah.
That's,
So
that second ball in the
excuse me.
side
So
is,
excuse me. On that note,
Oh,
on
I'm
that,
thinking about the bottom balls going 3 rails
no,
around,
I
the
like
2 and
the
the 3.
second ball in the side.
all right.
Yeah.
So second, the ball's behind the 1 ball in the side. But are you feathering the 1 ball after you rack them? At
No,
all?
I don't have to because I'm using a magic rack.
All right. If you weren't using the magic rack, you know what?
Yeah, for 10 ball, you can use a magic rack. 9 ball, no way. I can make the wing ball every time.
Right.
But 10 ball, you should be able to use a magic rack.
I don't think you should.
You know, overseas.
It's a foreign object on
you
the
know,
table.
overseas in Asia, every tournament is some kind of racking
Well,
device.
then they're doing
Either
I
the
think you shot that a
template
little quick.
on the table or
left
the
it bad,
magic
but-
rack.
they're doing it wrong. Then
Well,
you don't
that's
put
the way
a
they do
foreign
it.
object on the table.
I know.
Shaw gonna make
Now
that.
they got this new thing.
What is that? The 5 ball?
Now they got this new
Is he
thing
gonna
that
sneak
sits
that
on
5
top
ball
of the
in?
rack. Did you see that
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Eddie?
Pushes them down like a pressure
No,
thing.
not like a Sardo. This thing is
No?
like a triangle that goes on the top of the rack on the balls.
I thought
and
I'd seen
holds them in
something.
place, and then you
I
lift
saw
it
that,
off.
yeah. Very interesting concept.
I don't know if that works.
I don't know, but
It's
what I
got to
was
push
told.
divots into the cloth, though.
No. Well, I guess it can after a while, but
After like
the
An
rack
hour.
is actually shaped on an angle and beveled so that it pushes the balls together. It's interesting.
This was a good shot. Good speed on this 2 ball here. Put him on the bottom rail. Nice shot. Look at that.
But we could do like bowling.
great speed.
We could
Yeah.
do like bowling, Ed. Have a little machine come down and go,
Especially
and
not
drop
like,
them down.
You have to wear bowling shoes for that, though.
Yeah, but they don't have to be touching.
Yeah.
Bowling pins are touching.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of bowling shoes, didn't we all used to walk around with them in the 70s? We'd give them our old dirty sneakers and walk out with the bowling shoes.
No, I didn't, but
Come on,
probably,
Ed.
No.
I was too young in the 70s,
Oh, here we go.
but I was alive.
How old are you, Greg?
Come on.
I'll be 60 soon.
He always wants to give everybody's information. We got like 1,900 people watching.
You know, who asked you what never mind.
Not everything has
Look
to be
at
a
this
secret,
leaf.
Al.
Look at the shot right there.
I was born and raised in a CIA camp.
It was a great safety right here.
Yeah.
How many 60-year-olds are in this tournament?
I don't know. I'm not the oldest guy. Wow, he made that
He
ball and
almost
bounced it
made
out
that.
and hooked him. He may have
Well,
an
you
edge
can
of
see
it.
a piece of it, but
So you guys
I'm
can
looking
see
forward
the
to turning
screen
50 so I can play in the seniors at the Expo.
You're
couple
going to
of
love
years.
that.
Yeah.
But
I am looking forward to
trust me, it ain't easy.
it. I'm sure it's
Oh,
not.
no. Don't.
I've played in it, and I've never won it. And
Yeah?
I've come close, but I've never won it.
yeah.
I got a better chance in that than I do in the Open, though.
Oh, the Open's tough.
I didn't cash last year, but the year before I did. And
Even in the 65-year-olds.
yeah, I don't
they
know. I think I'm going to
play
get in the
good. You
65s
got,
this year.
Like Lynn Wexler and that Don Steele.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he left
you
that
know,
cut.
Those guys still play good.
And you're going to have trouble this year because you're going to do well in this. They're not going to be allowed in it again.
Yeah.
You know. We know
Well,
how you
can
are.
you play in the senior, though?
Yeah, I can play. Well,
If you cash in this, can you play in the senior
it
event
depends.
We don't.
It's at
We,
his
we don't
own
know. He tries to sneak
Because I
around
heard
a
that,
lot.
like, if you cash in this, you can't play in the Open.
Right. I think it's.
It's
It wouldn't matter if
ridiculous.
it's anything. It was anything.
What do you mean anything?
You couldn't play in anything.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, really? You have
because
to play in the
Turning
or the
Stone-
pro. Or the pro.
When
yeah.
you compare this is the 5 criteria: U.S. Open, any Derby winner,
Yeah.
banks, one pocket,
right,
so 9
straight
ball,
ball, 9 ball. Yeah.
World Championship, World 9 ball. I mean, and then Turning Stone. Turning Stone, you could get 5 ducks in a row.
You could.
If-
Especially the
if-
last
If you got lucky,
especially
you
the
could
last
get 5 ducks
year
in
and a
row.
half.
So it shouldn't be
The first time I
compared.
played in this was like two and a half years ago, and it was like killers everywhere. Like everyone from all over the country and the world. All those Taiwanese came.
This
like
might
a
be
year and a half
Yeah,
ago,
this might be the
like-
lightest field. Oh yeah, Chang was here. Everybody's. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Poe and his
Oh, yeah.
brother. Like
Yeah.
I drew Kevin Chang in my last tournament
Oh, you
on the
did?
TV table, my
Yeah.
first match,
Yeah. Good.
after he just won the U.S. Open. That was fun.
You know.
I played
You know, Danny D said about Kevin's win.
When he won it,
Said it was the greatest finals he's ever seen in all his years of.
because the break.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it, so
The break was
yeah.
perfect. He made the ball every time, and
Right.
he had the one
No
sitting
kidding.
duck every time.
All right, Jason, breaking out. Going to get 6 here, 6-2. Is it?
Jayson Shaw is a machine.
Monster.
who was runner-up in the U.S. Open 9-ball last? Was it last year?
I don't know.
It was one of the guys on the Europe Mosconi team, I think.
Well,
Oh, maybe Niels. Niels
No,
Fine.
it wasn't
I
him.
know Economopoulos came in pretty close.
Was it? No, I don't think it was
Nick
him.
Vanderberg.
Vanderberg, yes.
Nick Vanderberg, good man.
I drew him, well, on the B side at the Steinway Classic right after he won the Open.
Oh, really? He's a real good
he
man.
forfeited. He
He's
was
a-
out. He was out drinking the night before. He
Oh,
never even
really?
showed up. I
He's
beat
a,
him.
He's
yeah.
a
You
class
beat him?
act.
All right.
Well, he didn't show up.
I don't care. You beat
I
him.
passed him. Sorry.
So what do you have? Jason at 6-2 here. Let's see how he does with this break.
How come we don't have the score over on any of these?
I think
Only
it's
on
up on.
Al's?
Yeah, Al has it over there, up on the screen. See it on the top left. Al doesn't care about us. You got Mike Gednack up above with the bridge shot here, playing Nelson Oliveira. The Portuguese Pitbull, I think Al dubbed him.
I think he's been dubbed that for a long time.
Oh, he has. Okay. I heard it last year.
I like his little snow hat, huh?
Yeah, I was looking at it before. He's dressed for it.
Well, if anybody wants to know any scores out there, it's Frankie Hernandez 6-1 over Kravitz. Matt Tetrol 3-1 over Larry Flager.
3-1.
C. Wilburn is losing 1-4 over Charette.
Are you looking at AZ Billiards, correct? AZ
Yes.
Billiards has his little scores.
Sutton and Tuig tied at 2-2. Kevin West is beating my son at 4-1. Hurry up, Nick. Paul Dryden 2-2 with Tony Antone. 4-1. DeRosiers against Smith. 1-1 Kimmett and Verducci. Hatch is beating Reggie Cutler 8-2. Nelson Oliveira 2-1 over Mike Yednak.
8-2 on Hatch and Cutler.
Yeah.
The score is only 2-1 on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a
That's a
3-1 right
slow
over there.
match.
Table 9 is 3-1.
Brent Bummels, wow, 8-0 against
Who's
M.
Brent playing?
Andrews.
Oh, M. Andrews, yeah.
And we got Cruteau 3-1 against Fristacci.
Who is Brent playing?
Brent
Michael
Bummels,
Andrews or something
Michael
like that. I'm
Andrews.
not sure who he is.
Then you got Coley 4-3 over Tom Acchiavati. Chamali over Brayman 2-1, and Cicero 3-0 over Turner.
Oh, he missed that combo.
He just played the 1-9 and didn't make that.
And he's
Left
going to
a-
get dead on this 2-ball here. This is almost an automatic here.
Pretty good run out.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll go back and forth on this one now. And
He may just
boy.
come one rail.
One rail, sure. Yeah, that's all he has
Play
to
it
do.
on the left side.
Right. Oh,
Jason,
he's
Jayson
gonna go
Shaw
two.
looks like
and he lets a stroke out like that.
when he's playing
Makes
in
us
these
look like a
tournaments, it
fool.
looks like he's at home practicing, doesn't he?
yeah, right.
Like,
Well, that's because he has one of these at home that he practices.
He got on the roof here. He's
I
gonna
believe
be okay,
he won
though.
it, or well, he bought it when he won his first or second one, right?
he plays great.
I think that's what
They-
he did.
yeah,
he
but they
bought
have
the
two of
table
them
that he
up there.
played on.
Yeah,
And
they have-
congrats to him and his wife. I hear she's pregnant again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once
So
again,
that's awesome.
I
I
haven't
think
seen
that
her.
really helped
I haven't seen her yet.
Jason's
I don't know
game.
if she's gonna come up this
His,
weekend or
Yeah,
what.
she's here. He
his
said she's
first
here.
daughter. I
Yeah.
think that helped his game a lot.
I asked him earlier. She said she's upstairs. I guess there's only so much you can watch him win. so, because
Well, I think
he's a monster.
was it the
God bless
first
him.
time he won here that his first daughter was just born? No, I think so. It was it was in August.
Well, he won 5 of the last 7, so I don't know how old.
I'm
The
pretty
little
sure
kid is-
she was either just
Makes it
born.
look
I'm
easy.
pretty sure she was just born.
Could be
Makes it
right.
look
And he
easy.
wanted to like win it for his daughter because
What's he got? 6 or 7 now?
he's got 5 out of the last 7.
No, here. I mean, on the score.
Oh, sorry.
What's the score you got there, Al?
I think
Can
it's 7-2 or 7-3.
Okay, 7-2. Yes. I'm going to say
I see a
7-2.
3 over there. Is that a 3 for Kyle?
Greg, answer whenever you can, Greg.
I can't see it.
7-2. Okay, 7-2.
7-2. Thank you, Upstate.
Almost better if we stood up and looked at the.
I tried to, but I got that. The number 5 is that big black ball on the
big one.
beads, and you can't see past it. When you're old, you know.
Okay.
Well,
Inspecting the rack.
Mike Yednak with a bad miss up top there, and left a wide open table here against Nelson.
Nelson is one of the biggest grinders I've ever seen in this game.
He's
a
relentless,
grinder.
isn't he?
He
Relentless.
just never
Yeah.
quits. He can be down 8-1, 8-0 in a race to 9,
He-
and
you
he
know-
will come back and win.
You know, he's another one with a real good break. I always admired his break. I like his break. He's worked on it. You could tell.
There we go.
Yeah, he taught me a little bit
Wing ball,
about breaking
boom.
one
Oh,
day
did he?
at Steinway. We were talking about it one day.
Look at this.
He's got a shot
Gonna
at
have
a
to play that
one
combo.
combo.
Yeah, and that's just straight in
The
with this.
two's on the right side where you can leave the one in
But
front
he
of it.
made-
Sometimes you leave that one on the bottom rail and you have no
Yeah.
shot on it, but this looks okay.
He made 3 balls on a break.
He's just going to pocket speed this and roll it in.
Yep.
Oh, he
Oh,
went
harder
more
than
than
that.
pocket speed.
Oh,
Yep.
he
And
missed
he
it.
missed it.
And he got lucky.
He raises his hand.
Yeah.
He might have left it.
He might have left a piece
sharp,
of it.
Sharp cut in the side.
You know what?
maybe.
You're right. He might have, but that's a tough cut.
Yeah, the 8's in the way.
I'm not shooting.
and-
Oh, no, he don't have the cut.
Hey, you mean he's human?
He may
No.
Have, he may have the bait.
I-
He ain't playing the bank either.
He might play that thing.
You know, yeah, in the bank you can pull it down for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go watch a little of my
26.
son's match.
Good move.
All right,
Absolutely.
hey,
Shea
I
Al
hope-
have me in the booth.
He doesn't have
Hope he
the
picks it up and does well.
he doesn't have the
Yeah.
bank to get
Eddie,
on.
talk to you soon.
So long. Nice talking to
I'll
you,
come
sir.
back.
All right,
Once
good luck.
again, folks, that was Greg Antonakos. That's where you can get in touch with him. ga9ball@gmail.com.
He's got the bank, but not a bank to get on the 2.
Yeah, it's going to.
Oh, he played safe. And he sent it. Well,
Well, I think he got away with it.
he did. He left him a tiny.
I'm not
he
sure if
didn't
that
leave-
was a great safe, but he did
Yeah.
get away with it.
He's going to massé around that 5 ball here. Yeah, or jump it. He's going to jump
Is
it.
he going to jump it?
Wow, he's going to jump the whole ball. Guess he likes it. Look at it.
Jumped it right off the
Yeah.
table.
That's ball in hand.
That's what
there.
you call 2 men overboard.
Yep. Someone chasing it across the room.
Well, it gets him with 3 games. If he gets out here, you know, at least it's 7-3.
I mean, his hardest shot is going to be going from the 8 to the 9.
you know, he's not going to have any
You
trouble
get
here.
straight on the 3.
Yeah, sure. He's
Straight
not
on the 7.
Right, he's not gonna have-
essentially, and just
Yeah, he won't
either
have any trouble.
follow
here.
it 2-3 rails or draw it back.
Ain't no way Shore is supposed to win. He is using a Moochie instead of a Mucci. I like that.
A Mucci?
Everybody knows those cues can't play, right?
Oh, I don't know. I disagree. I
You know
love
what?
playing with a Mucci.
Well, they're joking, obviously.
Well, you know what? On that note, I was practicing with Pat Fleming the other day for about 2.5 hours, and he put his cue away. I said, "Well, try my Mucci." I had a Mucci on the wall. That's been there forever, and I love the cue, and I don't know why I still don't use it, but I got a Lambros now. And Pat started hitting with the Mucci, and he's going to start using it from here on out. He goes, he
oh,
loved
he
it.
missed that.
And
Did he
Pat-
really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I mean,
Wow,
he left
Shaw
himself.
goes to the hill here.
He left himself a little like 45-degree cut, but still, it was very makeable, obviously. But
So on that, Pat's got a couple of Mucci's, so he's going to start playing. Mucci's play; they will play good. Just
I started with a Mucci, and I love it. I still go back there every once in
they
a
will
while.
hit the same.
Yeah, I love it. I actually have a the Pro Shaft from Mucci that I shoot with on my Shone right now that I
Right.
actually got from Shaw actually, and that thing hits really well. I love the way it plays. Low deflection.
Well, here it is, break and run right here, and you can start the car. This was a 6 o'clock round, correct?
Yep.
I got a match at 8, so that's good that this is over early. What time you have?
You got an hour and 15 minutes.
Good,
Well, you got
good.
an hour before you should be there,
Yeah,
or you might get docked again.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go hit the showers and get refreshed. And
Who are you playing? Do you know?
no, I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard of him, which is a good thing, I guess.
Jason makes the wing ball,
No eye
but
on
notice
the
the
one.
cue ball went forward instead of planting in the center of the table.
Oh,
so
sorry,
now
I
he's got
thought-
himself
Yeah, look at this safety here.
a shot that he has to deal with.
I thought the 9 ball was the cue ball for a minute there.
He put it. Oh, he tried to put it under there. Well, left him a piece of it. I don't think he'll get crazy and play this billiard right here.
I don't think he can make that billiard.
No.
Best case scenario, he makes the 1 in the bottom left corner, but I don't even think he's going to go for that.
He may be able to send the 1 straight back up by the 5. But you got the
He's
3.
gonna have to go like 2 rails. To
The
do
3.
That, I think.
No, I mean straight back up and down.
Really, you think between that 3-6?
Well,
that's
you
pretty
could-
tight.
You could probably get
I'd
past.
love to see him do that.
You could probably get it past the 3 and get the Q down here under the 9.
I think he goes 2 rails with it. 1. No.
Well, he used the 3, but yeah, he
Well,
got it.
That's okay.
Yeah, he got him.
That works.
Pretty good move.
Yeah, good speed.
Left him long too, you know. So
Hit by the chalk, and you're gonna hit it, but
if you can't hide him, leave him long.
watch Shaw make it in the top right corner.
Stop it. He ain't jumping this ball.
And then he misses the scratch by a 1/2 inch.
You know,
Goes
he-
to the top rail, long rail, perfect on the 2 on the
Right.
side.
You know, and with the score here, he's not uncomfortable with this kind of score
He's
as
gonna
well.
go
you
up
know,
and down.
Right.
Still can make it in the side.
Look at this.
Nope.
Well, it ain't over.
He can make that 1 ball. I think he can cut that in. It's not a favorite of mine, but it goes. Just gotta watch the speed of the cue while you don't get stuck behind the 6 unless you
Yeah,
play it.
right.
To play the 2 back in the same pocket.
This is no bargain, but he's
No.
at the table, so he's happy.
He's gonna play safe. Oh, I think he needs to hit a lot harder than that.
Here's a billiard. This is a free shot.
You might
Free
as well
shot at the
take
9
it.
right here. Yeah, you
Might
send
as well.
you send the 1 up by the 5 and just leave the cue there. Send the 1 2 rails up to the 5 and make the 9 here. Oh,
Holy
look at,
cut it.
or you could do that. Nice shot. I never expected that one. Damn kids. That was pretty good stuff.
Wow, that was
Look
a
at
great
him.
shot too.
Watch that 3 ball.
He could have followed it and gone to the long rail and
Yeah.
to the short rail, but
He
no,
doesn't-
he drew it right
doesn't-
into that little
It doesn't matter. He
3
doesn't.
inch gap.
He doesn't
4
have
inch
fear on
gap.
this ball either. Watch him. What's he
Gonna
doing here?
Cut this one to the right.
That's what he's doing, huh? Look at this.
Oh, he overcut it. That's tough to get that by that 9 too.
Yeah, this is. I think he's got the whole pocket.
He does, but it's tough. Like,
Yeah, plays with the head a little bit.
yeah, when you got to get by that ball
Yeah,
and it's
right.
nice shot.
Oh, he hit that real nice.
Very good. Come on, Kyle, get out.
Yeah, he's in line to get out here. Nice. Don't go overshooting stuff here.
Yeah, you don't want to bounce off that
Right.
long rail too
Tables
long.
are fast here.
They want to go
Back and forth
back
here.
and
Right,
forth just
right.
to.
Right, and then you're not going to get great for the 8 balls. So he's got to be careful here. You might want to come up. Yeah, like that.
Oh, it came too much.
Yeah.
I hate leaving myself that shot.
Once he got a bank here and draw the cue ball back to the diamond, and it's a 2-way bank here, safe.
That's-
You know.
Well, it's only a 2-way shot if you overcook it and go long. If you go short, you're probably going to leave a pretty decent shot.
Oh, there it is.
There
Nice
is.
shot. Nice shot.
Well, switching it up righty.
Okay. This gets him to 3, right?
Yes.
8 to
Yep.
3.
I tell you, for a young gun, Kyle Pepin playing the hottest player on the planet right now.
Yeah, he's pretty calm.
I'm telling you, the kid wears no fear gear. Every tournament, every
Yeah.
tournament he plays in, he just shoots the same speed. He might be a little intimidated since he's on the live stream and he was playing the hottest player. Maybe, getting a little intimidated by
Sure.
it. But he doesn't show it. He kind of covers it pretty well if he is intimidated at all. But I don't believe he is. He wants to get up there, break him, and take him.
Well, you have a 8 o'clock. Who's up here for 8 o'clock? It hasn't been announced. Do you know yet?
I do know.
Thought you might want to mention it.
I do.
This might be over lickety split, you know?
Hey, don't count the kid out.
Eddie always in the granny.
We're talking about Jayson Shaw right here.
Eddie always drives in the granny lane.
Jayson Shaw is not at the table.
But he lives like he's doing 90 miles an hour.
Just stop it. So who did you say was playing at he's not going to tell anybody because of me now.
Think you can make that?
He'll bank it.
Left English? No, I think. All right. I didn't know if he had enough to
Wow,
see.
nice shot. He got hooked behind the 8. Look at that. No reward there. No reward. He's got the right side of that 2 ball, huh?
Where do you play a safe, though?
Yeah, just send it. Get the cue ball out of there. Well, that could have been worse. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Pool tends to get easier, Filipino says. When your opponent's on the hill, it's like you just let your arm go. It's like your back's against the wall, right?
Yeah, just fire.
Let's fire, yeah. And you start to play better saves, too, under these conditions.
Get there.
Oh, yeah.
He's all right. It's such a thin cut, you're going to come straight off the rail anyways.
What's he going to do? Put this forward
Straight
down under the 9? No, I don't think he has it. He's going to put it down under the 9 and send the cue by the 7 to play that safety. No, he don't have the side.
No, maybe not.
He's just going to send the cue back by the 7 and send that 4 down under the 9-8.
He sends the 4 under the 9-8.
Yeah. He did try
it.
to make it. Well, he won't be doing that again.
Well,
hear anybody
he won't have
singing?
another chance.
You hear anybody?
Exactly.
You hear anybody singing yet?
Exactly. It's going forward with this and bounce down for the 6.
Really?
Yeah. Really. Really.
Really?
Don't get too straight here.
He's all right.
Well, yeah.
Even if he was straight, just pull it straight back.
Yeah, he's
anyway.
got it.
He's going to come down 3 rails.
No, he's drawing, but straight back, yeah.
Oh.
Folks, go over to azbilliards.com for all the live scoring
little
and
more
all
angle
the
than
matches in the arena. You can go to azbilliards.com. Mike Howerton sitting inside the arena, up in the bleachers, keeping score of every match here.
Mike, if you're listening, great job.
Oh, Jayson. Look at this. Look how he ends up here. God bless America.
That's what he says.
Look at that. For the win, here it is.
God bless America. He's from Scotland.
Now, the last
Plays on
match,
Team Europe.
the last match took 50 minutes. This one here took 55 minutes.
He lives in Connecticut.
As Jayson Shaw defeats Kyle Pepin by a score of 9-3. I want to thank these two gentlemen in the booth right here, Mr. Ed Colhane and where are they? They're around here
Gene,
somewhere.
thank you, sir.
And Gene for sitting in. There they go. All right, folks, we're going to be back with another match momentarily. As you see Jayson Shaw checking out the table. And then I'll let you know who's coming up next for our next match.